Welcome. Today we delve into the world of job interviews, a crucial step in landing your dream job. Picture job interviews as a bridge, connecting the world of job seekers to the realm of employers. On this bridge, a two-way interaction happens. For employers, it's a golden opportunity to assess whether you, the candidate, possess the skills, knowledge, and personality fit for the role and the company culture. For you, it's a platform to showcase your abilities, demonstrate your passion, and to ascertain if the company aligns with your career goals and values. So in essence, job interviews are not just about being scrutinized under a microscope, they're also about you scrutinizing your potential employer. It's a dance of mutual discovery, if you will. And like any dance, it requires preparation, understanding the rhythm, and most importantly, practice. Understanding the ins and outs of job interviews is your first step towards success. Let's break down the different types of job interviews you might encounter. First off, we have behavioral interviews. These delve into your past experiences to predict your future performance. Interviewers want to understand how you've handled situations related to the job you're applying for. They'll ask questions like, "Tell me about a time when," or "Give me an example of." Next, we have situational interviews. Unlike behavioral interviews that focus on the past, situational interviews are all about hypothetical scenarios. They aim to gauge your problem-solving skills and how you'd react in potential situations you might face in the job. You might hear questions like, "What would you do if..." Then we have phone interviews. These are typically the first step in the interview process, often used to screen candidates before a face-to-face or video interview. The key here is to sound professional and confident, even if you're in your pajamas. Speaking of video interviews, they've become quite common, especially in the wake of remote work. Similar to in-person interviews, they require you to pay attention to your appearance and body language, but you also need to consider your tech setup, internet connection, and background. Lastly, we have panel interviews. These involve multiple interviewers, usually from different departments within the company. The challenge here is to engage with everyone on the panel, maintaining eye contact and addressing each person by their name. Each type of interview requires a slightly different approach. Behavioral and situational interviews demand specific examples and well-structured responses. Phone interviews need a clear voice and a quiet environment. Video interviews call for technical readiness and an appropriate setting. Panel interviews require the ability to connect with multiple people simultaneously. Knowing what to expect from each type of interview will help you tailor your preparations. And remember, regardless of the format, the goal remains the same: to convince the employer that you are the best fit for the job. Now here are some general tips that apply to all types of interviews. Whether you're facing a panel of industry veterans, a friendly phone call, or a one-on-one sit-down, these tips can help you shine. First and foremost, do your homework. Research the company thoroughly. Understand their products, services, values, and culture. This knowledge will not only help you tailor your responses to interview questions, but also demonstrate your genuine interest in the organization. Next, let's talk about your attire. Dressing appropriately is crucial as it sends a message about your professionalism and respect for the occasion. When in doubt, err on the side of caution and opt for formal wear. However, do take into account the company culture. If it's a tech startup with a casual dress code, for instance, you might want to tone down the formality a notch. Another essential tip is to arrive on time. Punctuality is a non-negotiable trait in any professional setting. It reflects your respect for other people's time and signals your reliability. Aim to arrive at least 15 minutes early. This allows you to compose yourself, review your notes, and get a feel for the environment. During the interview, maintain eye contact and engage in active listening. When you're asked a question, take a moment to comprehend it before answering. If you need clarification, don't hesitate to ask. It's better to ask for clarity than to answer inappropriately. Remember to showcase your soft skills. Employers value interpersonal skills, problem-solving abilities, and adaptability just as much as they do technical know-how. Lastly, always follow up after an interview with a thank you note. This is an opportunity to express your gratitude for the opportunity, reaffirm your interest in the role, and provide any additional information that may boost your chances. Remember, first impressions are vital, so make sure you're prepared. With these tips in your arsenal, you're well on your way to acing your next job interview. Stay tuned for more insightful advice on the specifics of different types of interviews. Preparation is key to acing any interview. Now let's delve into how you can prepare yourself to make the best impression. Firstly, it's essential to research the company you're interviewing with. Get to know their mission, values, and culture. Familiarize yourself with their products, services, or any recent news about them. This will not only help you tailor your answers to show you're a good fit, but also impress your interviewer with your keen interest in their organization. Understanding the job role you're applying for is equally critical. Go beyond just the job description. Consider the skills, qualifications, and experience required. Think about how your background aligns with these requirements. This will help you to clearly articulate why you're the right candidate for the job. Now let's talk about preparing answers for common interview questions. While you can't predict every question, you can certainly anticipate some. Questions like, tell me about yourself, why do you want this job, and where do you see yourself in 5 years are almost always asked. Prepare concise, compelling answers for these. Use real-life examples wherever possible to demonstrate your skills and experiences. Also, don't forget about behavioral and situational interview questions. These require you to share specific examples of how you've handled certain situations at work. Use the STAR method, situation, task, action, result, to structure your responses. This method helps you tell a story that's both engaging and informative. Mock interviews can also be invaluable. Practice with a friend or family member or even in front of a mirror. This can help you get comfortable with your answers and work on your body language. Remember, no amount of preparation will help if you don't believe in yourself. Confidence is key. If you've done your homework and you know your worth, your confidence will naturally shine through. And that, my friends, can make all the difference. With adequate preparation, you'll be ready to tackle any question thrown your way. So go ahead, prepare, practice, and conquer that interview with poise and confidence. Behavioral interviews are common and require a specific approach. These interviews delve into your past experiences, seeking to understand how you've handled situations related to the job at hand. The key is to demonstrate your skills and abilities by recounting real-life scenarios from your career. Now, how do you structure your responses to ace this? That's where the STAR method comes into play. STAR stands for situation, task, action, and result. Begin by describing the situation, then discuss the task you were faced with. Next, outline the action you took to tackle the task. Finally, share the result of your action. This method helps you give detailed and structured responses, ensuring you highlight your skills effectively. Remember, in behavioral interviews, your past performance is seen as a predictor of your future behavior. So, showcase your experiences in the best light, and demonstrate how you can bring value to the company. Phone interviews can be tricky, but with the right preparation, you can excel. Often they're the initial step in the hiring process, so it's vital to make a good impression. One of the best ways to do this is by maintaining a professional tone throughout the conversation. Remember, your voice is your only tool, so use it wisely. Speaking clearly, listening attentively, and responding thoughtfully are all key to showcasing your communication skills. It's also crucial to find a quiet, interruption-free space for your call. Background noise can be distracting, and you want your focus to be solely on the conversation. Lastly, always have a copy of your resume at hand. The interviewer may reference it during the call, and being able to follow along will help you provide more detailed and accurate responses. Though they might seem informal, phone interviews are a critical part of the selection process. Video interviews have become more common in recent years. This trend has only accelerated with the rise of remote work and the need for social distancing. So how can you make the most of this format? First, choose a quiet and well-lit space for your interview. You want to ensure the interviewer can see and hear you clearly. Next, test your technology beforehand. Check your camera, microphone, and internet connection. You don't want technical glitches to interrupt your conversation or create a negative impression. But remember, the real key to success in video interviews is maintaining eye contact. It might feel a bit strange to look into a camera instead of at a person, but it's important. This helps convey your interest and engagement. Just imagine you're talking to the person, not the device. In video interviews, your ability to engage with the interviewer is crucial. So, prepare well, be present, and let your personality shine through the screen. Panel interviews can be intimidating, but don't worry, we've got you covered. In a panel interview, you are likely to face multiple interviewers at once. This can be a challenging situation as you have to address everyone and distribute your attention equally. Here's a tip to ace it. When answering a question, start by making eye contact with the person who asked it. Then, as you continue your response, gradually shift your gaze to include all the other panel members. This way, everyone feels acknowledged and engaged in the conversation. Being mindful of body language is also crucial. Maintain an open posture, lean slightly forward to show interest, and nod subtly to indicate understanding. Remember, it's not just about what you say, but how you say it. Finally, prepare to handle diverse questions as each panel member might have a different perspective. Practice active listening and respond thoughtfully to show your adaptability. Remember, in panel interviews, the goal is to connect with each interviewer individually. Now that we've covered the different types of interviews and how to approach them, let's recap. Firstly, we explored the array of job interviews you might encounter, from behavioral and situational interviews to phone, video, and panel interviews. Each of these formats has unique characteristics and requires a slightly different approach. We then delved into general interview tips that are universally applicable. These included researching the company, dressing appropriately, and arriving on time. Remember, first impressions last, so make every effort to put your best foot forward. In the realm of preparation, we emphasized its importance, regardless of the type of interview. Understanding the company's mission, the role you're applying for, and preparing answers for common interview questions can set you apart from other candidates. For behavioral interviews, we introduced the STAR method. Using this technique to structure your responses can help you demonstrate your skills and experiences effectively. In situational interviews, your problem-solving skills are under the spotlight. Approach these questions by outlining how you would handle the scenario based on your past experiences and professional judgment. In the case of phone interviews, we emphasize the need for a professional tone, a quiet space, and having your resume at hand. For video interviews, we highlighted the importance of a well-lit, quiet space, testing your technology beforehand, and maintaining eye contact. Lastly, we tackled panel interviews, stressing the need to address all interviewers and distribute your attention evenly throughout the conversation. Throughout this journey, a common theme has been the importance of preparation and practice. The more familiar you are with the interview process, the better equipped you'll be to handle whatever comes your way. Remember, practice makes perfect. So take your time to prepare, practice, and seek feedback. Good luck with your next job interview. We hope this guide has provided you with valuable insights to help you ace your next job interview. Your journey doesn't stop here though. Remember, every interview is a learning experience. So if you've got any tips, tricks, or anecdotes from your own job hunting journey, we'd absolutely love to hear them. Drop a comment below and share your wisdom. It's through sharing that we all grow together. But wait, there's more. Our channel is a treasure trove of advice, tips, and techniques to help you navigate the world of job hunting and beyond. So if you found this video helpful, why not hit the subscribe button? You'll get notifications each time we post a new video, ensuring you never miss out on crucial advice. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. Best of luck in your job search journey.